gentlemen, please welcome to the ring the challenger for the title in this contest, Steve O'Meara.
So this is Steve O'Meara challenging for the Southern Area light middleweight title. It's a 10-rounder, and O'Meara, 27 years old. Good-looking lad and a good-looking boxer when he's on his game. Only 2 defeats in 15 pro fights. Regularly spars with James DeGale. Trained by Jim McDonnell, and this is a big occasion for him. Brings him back a level if he can get this Southern Area title. Ryan Toms, the man who's facing him, will be making a second defence tonight. Well, Steve O'Meara certainly looks relaxed, and Jim McDonnell, well, been there, seen it, done it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion, Ryan Toms!
A lot of local rivalry between these two lads. Ryan Toms, the former army man, served in Bosnia and Northern Ireland. Good footballer once upon a time, and now plying his trade as a professional fighter. Undefeated in 9 fights, southpaw, and this the second defence of his Southern Area title. A lot of local rivalry as well, as you can hear from the noise in the crowd here. Steve O'Meara from West Drayton and Ryan Toms just up the road in Northolt. So bragging rights down the A40, and the Southern Area title is what is on the line. And they've talked about the main event as being a pick and fight. This is a difficult one to predict as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, live exclusive from York Hall in the east end of London's Bethnal Green. Welcome to viewers on Box Nation, where Creamery Promotions proudly present championship boxing. We begin our coverage with a contest of 10 3-minute rounds to decide the light middleweight championship of the Southern Area. Between the boxers, and firstly, in the red corner, the challenger. He hails from West Drayton, weighed in at 10 stone, 13 and a half pounds. He brings to the ring a 15-round professional record, consisting of 13 wins, 6 wins coming by way of KO, with 2 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the challenger for the title, Steve O'Meara. And in the public, ladies and gentlemen, across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold. He's from Shepperton in London, weighed in at 10 stone, 13 and a half pounds also. Undefeated as a professional, he has 9 wins from 9 contests, 4 big wins coming by way of the KO. Ladies and gentlemen, he steps in the ring this evening as the current light middleweight champion of the Southern Area, presenting Ryan Toms. The officials for this contest, appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, the steward in charge, Mr. John Handler, the timekeeper is Mr. Bob Edgeworth, and the referee in charge of the action, Mr. Jeff Hines.
Gentlemen, for the title, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Touch yourself. Good luck.
10 3-minute rounds tonight.
So final touching of the gloves. Ryan Toms, who hasn't tasted defeat as a professional, used to be on Queen's Park Rangers books as a youth, as a footballer. Ryan Toms, slightly the shorter man. Steve O'Meara, as you saw, 5'11 and a half, tall for a light middleweight. O'Meara in the purple shorts, and Ryan Toms, well, he might go into this as a favourite, maybe by dint of the 2 wins that he's brought into this. Took the title, beating Scott Woolford, who's a decent fighter. Good victory that in May, taking the vacant title And then his first defence, people thought he was going to slip up maybe against Pat McAleese. Well, it didn't happen, and he wound up stopping him in the 4th round. Omera, we know, though, is a decent practitioner. As I mentioned, that regular sparring with James DeGale. He's also shared a ring with Floyd Mayweather a couple of years ago, sparring over in Las Vegas.
Yeah, John, to be honest, I'll be totally honest with the viewers, the first time I've had a look at these two lads. Obviously with the backgrounds, Omera up against the southpaw, and obviously he's having the best sparring possible with James DeGale. Toms is trying to put the pressure on from the start, but you know, he's got to be careful because Omera's trying to pick him off as he's coming in.
Well, Toms, you can see, natural southpaw. Left the Army back in 2003, and he intended to turn pro, but broke his knee playing football and delayed his boxing career for a couple of years. Steve Omera, well, he's a talented fighter. Never been past 8 rounds, though, which Toms had. This one, remember, scheduled for 10. And Omera has had a little bit of a tendency to fade in the latter stages of his contest. Maybe won't like hearing me say that, but he can get more vulnerable as the fights unfold.
Yeah, but look at who his trainer is, and his trainer emphasises fitness, Jim McDonald. So I'm sure they've worked on them areas. So far he's boxing well. He's stepping around the outside of Toms, and he's popping that jab as he's going. Nice start from Omera.
Remember, the referee is the man who scores this one. That's better from Toms. A lot of frenzied support for both men.
It's got an old atmosphere feel about this fight, John. It's an old West End clash in East End.
Steve Omera once upon a time used to run a cafe at Heathrow Airport. Nowadays concentrating full-time on his boxing. Despite well at range, he's not as effective inside, and I'm sure that Toms will have done his homework on him. Interesting opening round.
Yeah, it's more of a feeling out opening round at the moment. You've got Toms trying to push the pace and Omera trying to counter. They've both been good cracking shots.
That is a good shot and a dream end to that first round from Omera. And Toms looks in trouble. He's going to have trouble beating the count here. And he's waved out. It's all over. It's all over in the first round. And just when I said Steve Omera, not a noted puncher, well, what a punch that was. And the fight ends sensationally in the closing seconds of the last round. Then Steve Omera is the new Southern Area light middleweight champion, and that might just be the best punch that he's thrown in his entire career.
Fantastic shot, you know, that was just something I didn't see coming. I'm looking at these records by here, 2 knockouts and 13 wins, and didn't see that one coming at all, but what a peach of a shot.
Well, terrific shot, and that'll be one to savour when you watch the replays of that. And Steve Omera, well, he is now back with that one, and Jim McDonald, he'll be absolutely delighted, you can see. Now, just talk us through this.
Right hand, just left up around the side, perfect shot against the southpaw. Right hand, left up, and he caught him as sweet as you could get him.
Well, and poor old Ryan Toms, well, he was never going to get up from that one. He tried bravely to get to his feet. He did get up to his feet, but the referee, Jeff Hines, right in waving it over, and just look what it means to Steve Omera.
Yeah, absolutely landed, you know. Everyone was picking Toms for this fight. No one said he Omera could punch, and then to pull something off like that, absolutely fantastic performance.
And Ryan Toms was looking, maybe, he said he wanted a shot at the British title. Well, now we'll be looking maybe at Steve Omera to have a shot at that British title. I'm sure he'll be talking up the possibility of that one. And what a spectacular win it was, and confirmation of it will come from our Master of Ceremonies tonight, Mike Goodall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes and 7 seconds of the first round, Ryan Toms fails to beat the referee's count to 10. The winner by count out, and the new Southern Area light middleweight champion, Steve Omera.
Oh, what about that, Enzo? First fight that we've covered on the new channel on Box Nation, and Steve O'Meara producing drama of the best. People standing up all around, cheering him for that finish.
What a punch to start Box Nation off with, and quite easy night for me so far. I'm very nervous doing this, so I haven't run it out too long for the first fight, but fantastic performance by O'Meara. Got a feel for Toms. He just got caught with a big shot. You know, he tried to get up, he wanted to get up, he just couldn't do it.
Well, there's the champion's belt safely around the waist of Steve O'Meara, and Enzo Calzaghe recognising a terrific punch when he sees one. He could bang a bit, or can bang a bit, I should say.
McCarronelli, John, not Calzaghe. You got the wrong one. I look nothing like him. About 2 foot taller.
Enzo Calzaghe's training you. I'm losing it.
Yeah, he's training me. He's not here tonight. Hopefully you can understand me a bit better than Enzo Calzaghe.
Yeah, Enzo Calzaghe doesn't punch quite as well as that, but Steve O'Meara...
I've had a few off him in the gym, I'll be honest.
Richard, that's a terrific shot and a great way for things to start here. Steve O'Meara, a first-round winner.
Well, that's an extraordinary win anyway. An unscheduled start, Steve, but an explosive one for all that.
It really was, because when you looked at that fight, it had 10 rounds written all over it. It had a war of attrition written all over it, and that's what this crowd wanted. But you can't argue when it's a clean finish. So there's no way he got up and then the referee ruled it off, in which case some of Tom's fans get upset. That's a clean shot, and Enzo McCarronelli was absolutely right. He was looking for the shot, he was looking for the right hand, which catches the southpaw, and then you bring in the left hook blind. It is the perfect foil to a southpaw's awkwardness. And there it is there. You see he turns his head with the first shot. The second shot comes in blind. You seldom get up from those, even if you're not a banger. And let's not mince our words. O'Meara's not a banger. He's only stopped 2 out of 13, and some of those guys are fairly hand-picked. But he's learning his trade. As John mentioned, he'd spent some time in Floyd Mayweather's gym, a lot more time than he lets on. Plus, in his second fight, it was at a place called the Blue Horizon in Philadelphia, which makes this place look like the Royal Albert Hall. It's unbelievable, the Blue Horizon, and he was trained at that point, or working at that point, with Tim Witherspoon, the great heavyweight who beat Frank Bruno. So the guy has been around, he's learning his trade. And what we might be seeing with Steve O'Meara is he might just be finding the power, because that wasn't an accidental knockout. That was clean, that was beautiful.
Tell you what, let's just pause for a moment. I think we can hear from him.
Indeed we can. Steve O'Meara, you are live on Box Nation, starting off the show with a cracking performance. Your thoughts on the knockout win you've just produced to become the Southern Area champion?
Yeah, I'm chuffed. To be honest, I don't know where it comes from. I've been hitting harder than usual, but as everyone knows, I'm more of a technician. I was just trying to box my way into the fight, to be honest. It wasn't even in the script. And yeah, just caught him on the button. I was a bit shocked myself, to be honest.
Elaborate on that for us. Where did it come from? Because just 2 stoppage wins in your 13 victories, but it was a peach of a combination, right hand, left hook. Where did it come from?
I mean, I hope I hit a little bit harder than my record suggests. I've fought some pretty tough, durable fighters, but we've been working on stuff in the gym, and I've not been trying to hit more powerful, just a little bit more speed and time, and I think it's my timing that's been off, and now I'm focusing a little bit more in the ring on my game plan. It's just coming off, so yeah, I'm happy with it.
Jubilant celebrations at the end, because not only have you won the Southern Area title, it was a bit of a local derby between you guys as well. How much does the victory mean?
Oh, big time. I mean, there was a lot. I mean, the Southern Area is a prestigious title, and I'm very happy to win it. But it was more the pride. There's a lot of pride at stake. A lot of Ryan actually seems like a really nice fella. I respect him for defending it against me. I've got a lot of respect for him for that. But it was more the pride thing, and the fact that a lot of my friends know his friends. Everyone's phoned him up. I've had a bet on you. This and so, you know, there's a lot. I felt a lot of pressure locally, like, so if I didn't win, I'd have had to disappear for a little while. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy, and respect to Ryan for fighting me like that. I'm happy with that. Yeah.
You spar on a regular basis with James DeGale. You've shared a sparring session with Floyd Mayweather Jr. You fought at the Blue Horizon in Philadelphia. How much of all those experiences, traveling the globe as well, how much did they contribute to the performance you produced tonight?
I think that was the deciding factor, is that I spar in such high quality. It was a matter of time before I put it in the ring. I mean, I've been doing it in the gym for a while now. Jimmy keeps saying to me, that's my level, and I've just been finding it hard to put in the ring. But, I mean, I didn't get long enough to maybe see that tonight, but I'm pretty sure in my next fight I'll be able to do that. But yeah, the high quality sparring is what's brung me on, I think. Yeah.
Well, you've gate crashed the British top 10. What rate of progress would you like to follow now? What's next for Steve O'Meara?
Oh, Joe, I think I'm just going to let this sink in. I've been training for quite a long time. Maybe have a little week off and leave it to my team and Jimmy and everyone to sort it out. But I mean, I feel like I'm ready for the best in Britain. So hopefully that's what's next, and maybe an even bigger title than the Southern area will be great. And I'd also like to say thanks to everyone for putting up with me, especially at home, and London City Metals for sponsoring me. I've got so many thank yous, but I probably can't think of them. But yeah, and thanks to my girlfriend who puts up with
We're on live television. Steve, clearly excited, but congratulations on your Southern Area title win tonight. Well done.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Introducing Kick Dummy, your very own portable sparring partner. Hit him with your best shot and he'll always come back for more. Unlike traditional punch bags, you don't need to hang him from the ceiling.